Hello，晚安。我们有来宾哦。Would you introduce yourself？ 我们今天会全程用英文，然后我会当翻译。我们先请我们的来宾自我介绍一下。
Should I try in Mandarin?
You can.
I can try. Yeah.
Good.
大家好，我是 Xzavier. 我是纽约人. I'm from New York. My name is Xzavier, and I'm really happy to be interacting with you guys and hanging out with Teacher Shen tonight.
OK，他居然会说了一点中文呢，帮他鼓掌一下。
I'm learning.
OK，我想先问他说，他怎么会找到我的频道？因为他是个从纽约来的黑人，所以 How did you find my channel?
So I found your channel because I was investigating queer Taiwanese life. I have a friend that lives here and she made me very interested in Taiwan. So I said when I go there, I need to meet all of the gays in Taipei. So that's how I found your channel on YouTube.
OK，所以因为他正在找一些关于台湾同志的。I don't know why my phone is shining. Can they hear me? 你们可以听到我们讲话吗 ？It's kind of weird. Hold on. It's seem working. Can you hear me? 你们可以听到声音吗？听到帮我回一下。好，他说他因为想很好奇台湾的同志生活是怎么样，所以他就在网上搜寻了一下，找到我的频道，发现我的频道内容还蛮有趣的。你们如果听不到声音的话，让我知道一下，听得到吗 ？OK, I don't know. Let's keep talk. We can hear. We can. Oh, they can. 川线谢谢，可以。哦 ，Nikki 也来了。OK， 大家都来了。OK, we have Nikki is my guest before, and she lives in the States.
I matched with one of your previous guests before on Tinder.
You speak louder.
I matched with one of your previous guests before on Tinder, actually.
On Tinder? A guest from
your
US?
Teacher Shen, he's Taiwanese.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
他等一下会跟我们讲说，他很惊讶，在台湾竟然可以碰到非常多人在。What kind of dating apps you use?
So, in Taiwan right now, I'm using Tinder and Grindr.
OK， 他说他很意外，在 Tinder 跟 Grindr 上面有很多人敲他，然后在美国 ，So in the States you're not that popular.
No, in the States I am. In New York, yes, I get good amount of matches on Tinder. On Grindr in my neighborhood, it's nothing but older families, so it's like a desert where I live, so not too much happening on Grindr. But no, on Tinder, we're very good. Actually, right now, I'm hiding from boys. I want no relationships right now because I just broke up with my boyfriend.
Oh,
so,
how long ago was that?
December.
她12月才跟她的男友分手，然后她说她在美国听着可以有很多的 match， 可是在那个 Grindr 上面，她的住的环境没有什么 gay， 所以很安静。可是来台湾就变得很有名了，好吗？你们今天想问 Xzavier 任何的问题，你们都可以在上面问，好吧？我们就先问他 How we can call that the new coming? How we can call that? Hi, 很浪孟府 OK。Hello. OK， 我们先问他一下，就是各位朋友们，你们对于黑人啊有什么就是好奇的吗？特别是美国来的黑人，事实上他并不是真正的我不能说 I cannot say you're not a real black person. Well, no, hold on. Please explain your ethnicity to us.
Yeah, so it's a little complicated. When I explained it to you, I made it more simple, but I will explain it here fully. So I am Black American by my mother's side and Puerto Rican by my father's side.
Okay.
But my father is still a Black Puerto Rican.
OK， 你们听得懂吗？他妈妈是，Your mom is
Black
American。他妈妈是美国黑人，他爸爸是波多黎各的黑人，所以他们结婚以后，所以他算是有一点混到中南，就是 South American and Black
Puerto Rico
in
the Caribbean.
波多黎各在加勒比海的波多黎各。
美国黑人 So that's like the black people that were brought to the United States during slavery.
OK， 他们说黑人的意思就是说，在美国有奴隶制度的时候，被从非洲带到美国去的这些人叫做美国黑人，所以他们的历史是这样来的。By the way, talk about the history.
Yeah, of black people in the United States?
Yeah.
Okay, so black people have been in the continent of the Americas since before the United States was founded. Europe and the European powers during slavery brought millions of black people to all of the Americas. Most went to Brazil, but a good chunk went to present-day United States along the East Coast. My family was brought to South Carolina during this period.
OK， 他说其实在美国还没有立国之前，就有很多的黑人几百万的从非洲运过来，然后他的家人是在南卡的那边，然后慢慢过来，然后很多人是在美国东岸跟巴西这个部分啦，所以No, I want to mention this because you do want to mention like this month is the first day of the Black.
Yeah.
Say that.
So today is the first month of Black History Month. So in the United States, to acknowledge all of the progress that Black people have made from slavery to present day and all of our contributions to the United States, the month of February is the day that we talk about all of our accomplishments and acknowledge and honor all of the Black ancestry in the United States.
OK， 所以就2月是美国的黑人历史月。所以呢，他说就是他们在美国的全部的学校都会开始学一些黑人的文化背景啊什么的，所以这个蛮好的。What do you think of that U.S. has this month to celebrate Black history?
I think it should be in June, but that's just my preference.
Why June is better than February?
So June is when we have Juneteenth, which is like the Independence Day for Black people in the United States, because that's when the last enslaved Black people in Texas were free. It's when slavery officially ended in June. Yeah.
OK， 他说觉得很奇怪，为什么不是在6月？因为6月就真的是美国在黑人的奴隶制度结束是在6月，不过他现在是在2月就是了。不过他很高兴说美国至少有这样的一个月，可以让全美国人都了解黑人的历史。所以 let's see what they say. You can read this, right?
Yeah. So
let's say your guest is gorgeous. His voice is beautiful too.
I think this lighting is doing me a lot of favors right now.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, and Tilamu say, what kind of culture shock about Taiwanese gay culture have you encountered when you stay in Taiwan? 荷兰梦问说他在台湾有什么对同志文化吓到的吗？
Okay, so I haven't experienced too much gay culture yet. I've only met the gays on the apps so far, such as Tinder and on Grindr. And what I've seen so far is that they're either really shy or really bold, and there's nothing in between. No middle ground whatsoever.
Okay. 他还没有去台湾的同志夜店玩过啦。他说他目前只有在 Grindr 跟 Tinder 上面碰过台湾人。他说有些人就是非常的直接，很多人是很害羞。他说没有中间的人，就是不是直接就害羞。所以
So what I mean by that is I have some matches where they follow me on Tinder and we start to chat and I feel like their responses are maybe a little bit boring. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's not interested in me. Maybe he doesn't want to talk to me anymore or something. So I stop replying. But then every time I put a story, oh, you're so handsome. Or every time I put a story, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. Or they find a reason to talk to me. Okay.
他说因为他在上面就好像认为台湾人很害羞，没有说太多话。可是当他一提一些什么故事的时候，当然就开始有谈话的内容了。
So I think to myself, like, are you interested or are you not? Because clearly you want to talk to me, but like, what are your goals here? Or they either are just, we have normal conversation. I think it's really interesting. They're consistently replying. It's more a natural conversation. But then out of nowhere, they say something super duper sexual to me.
他说他们就是随便闲聊，可突然就会问一些比较大胆的性上面的问题。So wait a minute. So okay, you are not into relationship now.
No, I do not want.
But what about hookups?
That's fine.
That's fine. So,
Yeah.
所以如果你们想要跟他交朋友 ，make friends, you can. So he's going to maybe do some gay bars tomorrow, Friday night or Saturday night. He said he will let me know. If he does, I'll let you guys know. So if you want to meet him in person, can we set this up?
Yes. If you see me in person, say hi. I promise I'm nice. My
He is
face
nice.
might be scary. I might have like a resting bitch face. But I promise.
Don't say the B word.
Oh.
It's okay. So他很好，他人很好。好，刚刚有人问到说 ，somebody asked you don't look black.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we need to tell people.
Yes.
We need to tell people.
In the United States, I am clearly a black person. No question about it. You look at me, 100% black man. However, I noticed that people who don't interact with black people often are a little confused on whether or not I'm black. Black people come in many different colors, from Teacher Shen to...
No, let's say from Mariah Carey to...
Huh? From Mariah Carey to, I don't know, Michelle Obama. Okay. Many different colors. So we are a very diverse group of people. We look many different ways. Many black people look like me.
Okay. 他在美国，其实黑人的颜色很多种，从玛丽亚凯莉到他刚刚说到奥巴马夫人都是一样，就是黑有很多颜色，所以不是说很黑才是黑人。But I do think that, especially the last maybe 5 years, the cosmetic industry started to respect black people.
Oh, yes.
So they come up with so many different shades. Because black people usually they come black just 5 shades.
Listen.
And white have like 20 shades.
Listen, even outside of makeup, I'd say it was even worse in hair care. Oh my gosh. So obviously, you know, our hair is very different. And not different, but hair. Very, very curly. I shaved mine off, but very curly. I used to have a big afro. Wow. And going to the store was so hard to find products. I had to make my own hair products.
Right, exactly. 因为我刚刚就讲说，其实在美国啊，他们近5年吧，黑人开始有很多的化妆品牌做很多黑人不同色阶的粉底，否则他们根本就买不到粉底。About the shades of foundation in Taiwan is really bad. It's awful. In Taiwan, we only have like 4 different white shades. So if you go to like a regular... It's not a cosmetic store, but regular store. You cannot buy like shade that match me. Even I'm too dark.
Really?
Yeah.
Even there's so many
I'm too dark.
Darker Taiwanese people on this island. So what's happening?
I don't know. They have to buy makeup from just professional shop like NARS or like the famous cosmetic brands.
So they're suffering just like us.
Yeah, in Taiwan, they don't feel like putting out 4 white shades is okay.
If you struggle finding makeup here, then I have no hope. So
you cannot find your shades. 我刚刚讲说其实台湾的化妆品界很不尊重皮肤深的人，像连我都买不到，像一般的药妆店都买不到我的粉底色，所以就是可是美国人就比较敏感，会说这样很。然后他刚刚讲到头发了，就是说像黑人的头发就跟我们一般人的需要的那个产品不一样，所以他去一般的产品也买不到适合他头发的。他以前有一个很大的那个。我不知道这么叫黑人头I don't know how to say afro in Mandarin. I say black people. Afro 就是那种很蓬蓬的，台湾可能叫麦克风头 Maybe we call microphone head. In Taiwan, we say it that way.
The only bullying that happened to me was that.
That is I say something bullying?
No.
I say
It's just funny.
我不知道该怎么说那个黑人的那个他头发 OK 然后呢他说波多黎各讲西班牙 Can you 他讲到他刚刚有跟我讲到就是他在上学的时候他的事实上一大半同学都是讲西班牙文的 Some people ask about Hispanic in Puerto Rican you speak Spanish right?
I do,
so
español.
It's funny that when you go to high school like how you
so my high school I went to high school in a very I don't know, minority. There was a lot of Central Americans and a lot of Caribbeans and Africans.
他的高中就有一大堆中美洲的人、南美洲的人，还有很多还有美国的黑人。
Interestingly enough, there wasn't a lot of Black Americans, like the Black people like me, like from the United States. It was mostly immigrant Black people.
他说因为他去读的是公立学校，所以他的那个区里面很多都是移民的去他们，所以 so lots of people speak Spanish in your school.
Yeah, so the majority of people spoke Spanish, and we had a lot of new immigrants in our school that only spoke Spanish and no English.
Wow, okay. So you can speak some Spanish.
Yes, I'm fluent in Spanish.
Okay, because of your father or because of your classmates?
I am fluent in Spanish because I went to Mexico and dated Mexican men.
Okay, but dating, we're going to talk about that next. 好
Okay.
他说他为什么会说，我刚问说他会说西班牙文的原因，是因为他爸爸那边的关系，还是他同学？他说不是，因为他去墨西哥的时候交了墨西哥的男朋友，所以我们等一下就来讲这个 dating 关于这个约会的事情。Do you prefer to hang out socially with foreigners or locals
I saw that
in
question.
Taiwan? Yeah. You can
Locals.
answer. Locals.
I'm hiding from the foreigners. I don't want to see any Americans, any Europeans. Okay. No. All Taiwanese.
好，刚刚有人问到说，就是他想在台湾认识外国人还是台湾人？他说他想认识台湾人了。He is mixed. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he just said 他是一半的拉丁人跟一半的美国黑人。好。If we meet in hostel, I definitely eat. Ooh. Okay, somebody want to pick it up already. Okay. 他说 He said, during my high school years, my first time to know a black teacher who was very open-minded and outgoing. Oh, 好。陈良茂甫说他在高中的时候碰过一个很 open-minded 很开放的黑人老师。Okay. Mexican encounter. Okay, let's talk about Mexican encounter.
Yeah, okay. So actually, I think Taiwan is very similar to Mexico.
Really?
Yes, to me, it looks like Mexico, very similar to how it looks. It reminds me a lot of Mexico. Okay. The men, too, kind of remind me of Mexico in terms of either really shy or really bold and nothing in between.
他说来台湾他感觉跟去墨西哥蛮像，他不但是环境啦，连人这种大胆跟害羞的人的感觉也差不多。Okay, so how long do you mind sharing your relationship with your ex-boyfriend, the Mexican?
Sure.
我问他们要聊一下他前男友的事，你们想听吗？
Okay, so when I was in Mexico for 1 year. When I went to Mexico, as soon as I landed, I said, I need to find my husband.
You're bold, I guess.
Do you want to translate it or no?
他说他刚到墨西哥的时候，他就知道说他要找他的老公了。And then,
so I was immediately on Tinder, like, yes, no, yes. So eventually I started to go on dates, maybe like after 1 week, 2 weeks of being in Mexico, even though my Spanish was not good whatsoever. I sat at the table and was just like, yeah. Are you gonna kiss me?
Mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was dating a lot. My first time falling in love was in Mexico, actually.
Okay, 所以他在墨西哥的时候就是想要找老公嘛，所以他就疯狂的在那边约会啊，开 Tinder 啊，然后一直左右摇，就是说每天都跟人家讲要约会。But why? Okay, there must be a reason why you want to date in Mexico. So because you think Mexican men are sexy?
I do, yes.
Yeah, right.
I do. I think Mexican men are very attractive. But I don't know. I think I was in a new country for the first time. I was by myself. I was just excited to explore everything.
Right.
Absolutely everything. So eventually I matched with one guy and we dated for a couple of months. The only problem I see is that the way we manage emotions in the United States versus in Mexico was the issue. So
what
Mexicans were very emotional. They had a lot of passion and they were like inviting me to their families and like weddings, and I'm like, we've only been talking for 2 weeks. Like, can I get to know you first before I get to know your family?
Yeah.
So that was the one little headbutt that we had. And then I ended up falling in love with one of my classmates who wasn't even Mexican. He wasn't even Mexican, and then he broke my heart. So,
okay, let me translate quickly. 他说他到那边，他觉得很不习惯，是美国人的文化跟墨西哥文化很大不同。因为墨西哥人刚认识的时候，就会带他去什么家人的婚礼，干嘛？他觉得说我们才认识2个礼拜，好像太急了。可是在墨西哥就对人方式不是这样。然后他又在那边，他爱上了一个同班同学，又不是墨西哥人。So, but also you met a Taiwanese girl in Mexico.
Yeah,
right? That's why he's here.
Yes, so I learned everything I know about Taiwan now from when I was in Mexico because my roommate was a Taiwanese girl from Taoyuan. So because I met her, I became super duper interested in Taiwan and learning more about Taipei.
OK， 因为他在墨西哥读书的时候，他认识了一个台湾的桃园的女孩子，在他的室友，所以他才会对台湾这么好奇，然后现在才会到台湾来玩。So what do you think of Taiwanese men?
Oh, okay. In terms of how they look?
Yeah.
They are so pretty. They're okay. So in the United States, I feel like the way men carry themselves is very different. They might be. In Taiwan, I feel like the men take care of themselves very well.
In what way?
Their eyebrows are done. Their hair is always cut. They always have a haircut. They're dressed very stylish. Like everything that I look for in my husband, I've been seeing everywhere here in Taiwan.
Oh my god！ 他说台湾人就是跟美国人很不，他在台湾看到的男生跟在美国看到亚洲人不太一样，因为他说台湾人都很会打扮，眉毛啊、什么头发啊、衣服啊都穿得很好，所以他觉得这是他想要的老公的理想的样子。
In Taiwan, well, in the United States, in New York City specifically, street fashion is very popular right now. And right now, street fashion is kind of to have a more rough, more rugged look, which is not really what I like. But here, everyone is like so well taken care of, so well manicured. I'm like, oh my goodness, you look so clean.
OK， 他觉得台湾人很迷人，因为台湾人都打扮得很干净。我从来不知道台湾人打扮得很干净。I don't never notice that.
Because you're used to it. If you go to New York, you will probably say, wow, everybody looks dirty. Which is not true, but the style, it's the fashion. It's the fashion.
OK， 也许我们的就是时尚品味不太一样。
And everyone here is so much more active.
In what way?
Just in lifestyle. People are riding bikes more, they're walking more. You go to the parks, they're filled with people and like playing in the parks. And you can tell everyone here, I feel like every guy I see is ripped and super duper fit.
OK， 他说他来这边看到运动人、骑脚踏车人很多，所以大家对于健身很有成就吧。可是maybe gay people particular too.
Yeah.
同志又很喜欢，就是你知道，所以他明后天去 gay bar 玩的时候，我想他会发现台湾的同志的身材如何。So yeah, you experience on your own on how gay people, take care of their bodies.
My gaydar has been pretty accurate here too. I feel like I've been able to identify who the gay people have been around. So yeah, I think everyone has been taking care of themselves really well. They all look really good and clean, and they're taller than I expected too.
No.
Yeah, they're taller than I expected.
因为he likes tall men. 他喜欢很高的男生，所以我跟他说，就是台湾人都矮矮的，可是他说他来台湾之后发现其实蛮多高高的男生，所以如果你长得高又是打扮得干净的台湾人，欢迎来认识他一下。Nikki asked if you willing to tell people how old you are.
I want people to guess. Can they guess?
你们要猜他年纪多大吗？
But don't hurt my feelings.
No, they usually we're very polite. 好，那个于先生，你不用担心说台湾不会说在台湾外国人真的。台湾大部分人都很乐于帮助他们啦。其实台湾不会说中文，其实可以旅游没关系。Some people worry that if you travel here without learning how to speak Mandarin, it might be a problem. But I just said it's not. People are really willing to help on the street. If you ask for direction, anyhow, people can speak a little English.
I have been trying my best to speak Mandarin. I've been ordering my lattes in Mandarin. I've been asking for directions in Mandarin too. I've been trying my best. So I know that maybe I don't need to speak Mandarin, but I want to be able to interact with people some way. So I've been trying my best to speak Mandarin and learn the language.
OK， 他希望在这边还是多说中文了，他也慢慢在学，所以可以说一些。OK，the age guessing game. Somebody guess you 25, 20, early 20, between 25 to 30.
Nikki, I love you. 20 years old. Thank you so much. I'm 26.
OK， 他26岁，好吧，所以就大家都猜得蛮接近。They actually they're very close.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Richard asked you have you been to other cities besides Taipei?
Yeah, I have been to Mexico City. I've been to.
No, I mean Taiwan.
Oh. I traveled to Hualien and Taidong. I also will be visiting Kaohsiung on Sunday.
You have a way too big of an itinerary.
I want to see all of the islands.
Wait a minute, but you're gonna skip Taichung?
Taichung? That's not on my list.
Okay, you may like mainly Kaohsiung. I don't know.
You guys recommend where I should go. I'm open to change my plans.
他已经去过台东跟花莲，我就跟他，因为他才去2天，我说台东花莲2天会不会太赶？我就说要是我的话，会建议他就2天就玩一个地方就好。不过他们。因为他有跟他3个朋友一起来 ，you came here with 3 of your friends, so they've been traveling together. So 下礼拜天他们要去高雄，我说台中不去吗？我个人觉得台中比较好玩，大家觉得呢？I've been to 台中 more often than 高雄 but maybe 高雄 is better. I don't know. 他说上次somebody said they help somebody on a bus to with the English spoken Korean. So we like to help people with some English.
Yeah, if I go up to someone and ask for help, I'm going to do my best to ask for help in Mandarin. It might be messed up, it might be wrong, but you will get what I'm asking for, and you'll be able to help me. It just my grammar might be horrible, but we're getting there.
Let's try it. You ask somebody for direction.
Okay, what I say when I'm asking.
示范他要讲用中文来问路。
Once I speak Mandarin, you're gonna lose all your viewers.
No. They want to hear it.
If I'm asking for directions,
yes.
I'll say 不好意思，不好意思，我要去这里。So and then I point on the map where I want to go.
That's really good.
Yeah, 谢谢。
听得懂，完全听得懂。他中文还不错啦，哈。他说 Kevin asked you if you are open for language exchange. I don't think you have the time.
I don't have the time. I
think he stay here, he would love to.
If you're cute, I'm open for a date. I don't know.
Kevin 他说如果你长得很帅的话，他可以跟你约会一下。好，这样 people say you doing a good job. If I have a chance, I can be a guide. Ooh, to 高雄。陈廖孟甫，人家要去高雄啊。陈廖孟甫 is my loyal viewer. I met him in person. He's tall. 好，我们再继续问问题咯。好，OK， 我很好奇的问题，就大家都没问，那我就直接问咯。大家对于黑人的鞋子的号码，你们知道是什么意思了吧？好，应该很有兴趣，因为你听过一句成语，就是说 "Once you go black, you never go back"， 就是说一旦你试过黑人，就你不会想约会其他的人种。What do you think of that?
Once you go black, you never go back. Huh?
Is that true? Because I date black men.
Oh yeah?
No, I just hookups. I never seriously dating black men before. So I don't know.
So maybe you should answer that question.
I can't. Wait, you answer it. Did you have friends told you that? 你有别人朋友告诉你这是真的吗？
Nobody says that in the United States. That's a really old expression. But we all know it, but no one says it.
Okay, do you know anybody like maybe Hispanic or white? They only date black people.
My ex-boyfriend.
See? 所以还是有人就专门喜欢黑人的。My husband actually like black people.
Oh yeah?
My husband only date black or Asians. I asked him why. 我老公也很喜欢跟黑人约会啊。He likes like skin color. He said black people has the most beautiful skin. He likes also dark hair.
I see.
So that's what he told me. 我老公说黑人的皮肤很漂亮。
Once you go black, you never go back. I don't know if it's true or not. I will just say I was my ex-boyfriend's first black boyfriend, and ever since me, he's only been dating black men.
Oh,
so,
that's true then.
I don't know.
他的前男友在跟他约会之前从来没有约会过黑人，不过跟他在一起之后就一直只有约黑人了。好 ，Let's talk about the shoe sizes. 我想台湾人可能都认为，大家都认为说黑人的鞋子，当然我是用代号，我们在 YouTube 的尺度 OK， 就黑人的鞋子都穿很大，就黑人都有大脚，是真的吗 ？Is it true? No, like black people always have big shoes. Is that true?
Okay. Obviously, there's variation within the population. Clearly, my personal opinion is I do think they trend to have larger shoe sizes.
They trend.
Trend, as in it's more common to have larger shoe sizes than it is to have smaller shoe sizes.
好，他说以他的经验看来，好像黑人的鞋子通常都比较大，才能这样。
It's a gift from God.
Okay, I think. Okay, because I only met like black Americans before, but one time I went to a conference in South Africa. It's an international conference. There's so many people from like Kenya or different countries in Africa, and they all look different. I mean, you can clearly see.
Yeah,
I mean, they are But for me, before I think black people are just black people. But then that's not true because also in Asia, we like Koreans and Japanese and Taiwanese and Filipinos,
exactly.
we all look different. 所以我就说因为我去开过一个会，就是遇到全世界各地不同的黑人，那每一个国家黑人都长得有他们的特色。So I think the shoe size is probably the same too. Maybe some countries they just have bigger shoes, and some countries normal shoes.
Central Africa and West Africa, big shoes.
他说中非跟西非大鞋子。Is that from experience or from like some data?
Both.
他说
There's statistics.
So OK， 从研究报告跟他个人的经验看起来都是如此。所以各位喜欢大鞋子的台湾人呢，找中非或者是西非。所以 OK， 也许你们不知道中非跟西非有哪些国家，所以等一下把非洲的那个地图拿出来看一下。Maybe we don't know which countries are in the Central and West Africa. But I told them to look it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look up the countries.
I won't say, but okay.
Yeah, then you.
But I think it trends. Like for example, Colombians also have big shoe sizes. From experience, it's what I observe.
Okay. Nikki said may have had a few experience of blacks. It's true. Oh, Nick confirm you're saying that's true. Okay. 好咯，然后陈亮莫夫你是哪一天他是礼拜天就要去高雄啊 How many days are you planning to be in 高雄
Just one day.
Oh, 他礼拜天 So you go on Sunday and come back on Sunday? Then definitely not 高雄 That's too far.
Why? It's the high-speed rail.
Okay, go to 高雄like 2 hours. Okay, 台中 1 hour. Okay, it's not that far. Okay, it's okay. Go to 高雄 And then there's a rubber duck exhibition.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So you might want to see that. 好，然后 Florence 说是刻板印象 ，Yeah， 他刚只说是 he says it's very stereotype that about black people.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah， 他刚说的就是他也说有大有小，只是平均值可能稍微大一些而已。好，OK， 然后 oh yeah， yeah， 当然他说也有 yeah，there are black people who are short, of course, but not so many. I didn't know how short. Okay,
There are definitely short black people.
Who is that famous black comedian that's short? Kevin Hart?
Yes, Kevin Hart is short. Like I said, black people are so diverse. We come in many different colors, many different heights, everything. The only thing we're not diverse in is shoe size. They're all big.
他说黑人的高度什么颜色都不一样，可是就是鞋子都大鞋子。可是他是在说笑话了。Recently, I just found out how short Prince was.
Yes.
I couldn't believe he's shorter than me.
Yeah, like I said, we are very diverse. We come in many different shapes and sizes.
哦，最近发现
Africa is a huge continent, so it's so diverse. So we look many different types of ways.
你们知道吗？王子就是那个黑人的歌星，就到现在已经过世了。他只有155公分高，哎，因为我看到一张照片，就是他跟玛丽亚凯莉拍照，玛丽亚凯莉比他高一个头，然后说那照片是被修图。Because I saw a picture of a Prince with Mariah Carey holding hands. I thought that was like Mariah Carey must wear like very tall shoes, but then I look it up, then he's really short.
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder he wear like high heels.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Albert said, I meet black person at gym. He's always hide his shoes on the towel. No, they're just being polite. 我讲 they don't want to scare you. 我觉得 Albert 就是他不希望把你吓到，我觉得好。然后 Nikki 说 to pull all blacks in a box is like putting all Asians in a. Oh, true.
Yeah.
Nikki is that.
Yeah.
就不能说了，就是大家都差不多。
I'm speaking, but it's also in jest as well. There's truth and there's falsities to all of these statements. But yeah, Nikki is correct.
OK, 好，我们现在再问一下，就是他的出柜的故事好了。So let's talk about your coming out story.
Okay. My coming out story, I have to thank white wine for allowing me to come out.
White wine?
Yeah.
他要谢谢白酒，为什么？
As in, I was drunk when I did it.
Oh, you were 23 when it came out， 所以他才出柜了3年。So 他说要感谢白酒给他勇气。
Yeah, so it took me a very long time to come out to my family because I was very, very nervous. I don't know why I was so nervous. I knew that my family would accept me, but just the fear of rejection was really, really strong in my heart. When I wanted to come out to my mother, I drank a whole bottle of white wine. I called her, and I still couldn't get the words out. It was like, oh, mommy, like, I just have to tell you something. And I could not say anything.
他说他喝了一整瓶的白酒，然后打电话给他妈妈，要跟他妈妈出柜。可是他即使如此，他也说不出任何的话。I just think, why do we have to go through that? I mean,
Yeah.
or why do all gay people have to go through that?
So what I think is that I don't think we should have to come out. I think because it's straight people don't have to come out, you just assume. So I think it's an unfair pressure on us, which is partly the reason it took me so long to do it as well, is because if I didn't have a reason to tell my family, then I wasn't going to because it wasn't relevant to what we were talking about. But I was dating someone at the time who was really important to me, and I didn't want to hide that from her. So that's what made me decide to have that conversation with her.
OK， 因为我刚刚说很不公平，为什么同志要出柜，直男不要？然后他也说，因为他当时有个必要的条件，就是他有他交个男朋友，他很想让他的家人分享这个事情，所以他才有跟他妈妈出柜的勇气，这样子。
So when I was coming out, I called her, I couldn't say anything, and it was at like 1 a.m. So she was frustrated saying, why are you calling me so late at night? I'm going to bed. And she hung up on me. So then obviously I'm really sad because I couldn't do my goal. So I called my friends and I like started crying on the phone. And then I had my friend on FaceTime on my iPad, and then I called my mother back. So my friend was with me when I could do it because I was really afraid.
Oh.
And when I told her, she goes, is this what you called me for? I already knew. Goodbye.
因为他觉得没有勇气，他就给他很失望，打电话给他朋友，然后朋友就跟他 FaceTime，然后再一起打电话给他妈妈，然后他妈妈就你说你打电话给我这么晚是要说这个事情，我早就知道你是 gay 了，所以他妈就把电话挂了。So when your mom told you that she knew, was that like a relief or were you upset about that?
I was a little bit offended.
I would too. I would probably too because you probably like imagine a big hug from your mom like in words anyway, or she will comfort you or something, say son I love you.
Yeah,
or something like that.
I mean that did come the next day, but just I already knew. It's so obvious. I was like, oh, okay, sure.
他说他其实出柜前他就知道他妈妈不会拒绝他的啦，所以他 so it's that my cat is out. Okay. Is that the reason the reason you don't want to come out is that its religion plays any roles in that?
No.
You're not from a really religious family.
I am from a religious family. I grew up going to church, but my family's religion, like their version of Christianity, is very liberal and very accepting.
Okay.
And this is common in New York too. A lot of churches in New York City have gay flags.
Okay. 他说我刚问他宗教跟他不敢出柜是不是有关系，他说并没有，因为他们在纽约的教会都还蛮同志友善的，所以他不觉得是个关系。
When I came out to my mother the next day, the first question she asked me was, "Am I a top or bottom?"
Who asked you that?
My mother.
他妈妈问他是1还是0号。Do you want me? No, I'm just saying. Do you want to tell us or should I ask you?
Well, I want them to guess again.
你们猜他是1号还是0号？好，还有你们猜，好，没关系 ，That's good。然后they think your mom should know you're gay.
Yeah, apparently it was so obvious, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. 他说 As I know, Mexico is a Catholic country. Are there any discrimination of gay there? Do you know? Do you feel pressure like being gay in Mexico?
Yeah. So Mexico is a very conservative and Catholic country, but I was in a big major city, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah. I mean, I did have men like scream at me before in the street, and I have
screamed at you what?
Like when I was on a date holding a hand with another boy, these two men were in a truck and they drove by and they were like screaming at us. I have been called a slur in Mexico, so like the F word in English. In Spanish, it has its own word, so I was called that in Mexico before. But it's okay.
Okay, in Taiwan that I never heard that happening here.
Yeah.
在台湾，他觉得他在墨西哥有人是对他就是讲同志的粗话，对他大喊，就因为他跟男生牵手。我说台湾各位在台湾有经历过这样的事情，我觉得台湾好像不太会。
Is that how you say gay in Mandarin? 同志
yeah.
同志
It's a polite way to say it. Okay. Somebody gets your bottom verse, beautiful bottom. He's hot. He's bottom. Okay. So most people get your bottom.
Okay, well...
He is from New York, hermano.
So I'd say I'm more verse. I don't want to commit to just one role. That's so boring. Let's have fun. Let's spice it up a little bit. Let's do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Okay, 所以答案是他是 verse, 好吧？所以如果大家想尝试的话
Although everyone in Taiwan wants me to top.
What do you mean they want?
They when they message me, they want me to be top.
Okay. Sorry to say this, but in Taiwan we do have a lot more bottom than
Yeah,
tops.
I've noticed.
是他说他在台湾都有那个，就很多人都叫他当1号就是了。好，在法国没有人可以告他的。Oh, somebody say in France it will never happen. People get sued if they call gay people the F word.
Oh, but it's not like it happened in the workplace or something.
Okay.
It's just in the street from strangers.
OK， 他说并不在工作什么的，只是路边乱喊这人，你要告他可能有点难。他的意思是这样子。好，然后感谢新荣现在来，新荣 say hi to you, and then he's from Indonesia.
Hi.
Yeah. OK， 好，如果没有了，3月你没有，他妈妈没有把他当女儿养了，不要乱讲。他23岁才出柜的啦。
In defense of my mother, from when she told me she already knew and hung up the phone. That was her way of telling me it's no big deal. We already know. It's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
This is not big news.
Okay.
It's not worth all of this emotion.
OK， 他妈妈跟他说那个事情的时候，并不是只是说他没有很大的热情反应，其实他妈妈就是叫说你不要害怕，这没有关系的，好不好？就是这样让他安心一点而已。好了，然后歧视言论是可以告的意思。也许吧，也许，可是就是在路上人家乱喊这种，当然 in Taiwan I think in workplace if you call gay people bad words they can get sued.
Oh yeah, in New York and United States.
美国也是一样
New York too.
对，可是在工作职场上是有时候
Nobody would dare do that to me at work.
Yeah. By the way, what kind of work do you do?
I work for the government. So so I don't
Not
want to...
IRS though.
No. I don't want to give too many details because I work for the government, but I work for a politician and I do community affairs for the politician. So I help represent him.
OK， 他是算一个算像助理，像他就是他帮政府做事，所以应该是帮某个官员做助理，然后帮他做一些公众关系吧，是 public affair， 就是 is like publicity.
So you know when you see the politician and there's a bunch of people behind him, I'm one of those people behind him.
OK, so is he black?
No, he's a white man.
He's a white man. OK, so typical.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. It's OK. Yeah, 他的公关，对，他是一个白人的政务官，这样子好吗？好，然后我们再来问他，就是。So, well, I think we talk about this. So do you feel here? Do you feel any discrimination or
no,
like negative?
I don't.
Here?
No, not at all. I mean, I've only been here for a couple of days, so I can't say for sure. But I don't feel that people treat me different because I'm black or anything. If anything, they treat me different because I'm a foreigner. That's it. But it's not in a negative way at all. People want to make sure that they're accommodating me. They see me and they do their best to speak English to me, which speak to me in Mandarin. I want to practice. But no, the Taiwanese people have been beautiful to me.
OK， 我问他说在台湾有没有受到歧视什么，他说没有，说台湾人对他很好。然后他也都跟他很自动的讲英文，可是他说他宁愿你们跟他讲中文，因为他想练中文这样子。So you can prepare a little bit. So far, do you remember particular delicious food here that you like? 问他在台湾有没有吃到什么好吃的东西？ 他没有太多 bullying 的，我可以告诉你大哥，他没有太多 bullying 的经验了。我刚 maybe we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about food.
I had the most delicious beef noodles in Taipei. They were so good. I'm trying to remember the name. It's a famous location. Lao Shandong. Beef noodles.
You know, I don't know. There's also like tourists come here, but I'm not a big food person, as you can see. So I don't usually go out to famous restaurants.
I'm a big food person.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved the beef noodles. Anything, the soy milk culture here, the soy culture, I adore. I love how in the morning they'll give you like soy milk.
Oh, I thought Americans hate those.
No, I love soy milk.
But I think Taiwanese soy milk is much better than American soy milk.
I think so too.
American soy milk tastes like oily, kind of like this stale kind of.
I don't even drink soy milk like that in the United States. I'm only drinking it here because it's so popular and it's delicious here.
Okay, I forgot to how long I didn't translate. 我忘记我刚翻译到哪里去了。我问他说，他说他就是牛肉面很好吃，然后我说我不知道，因为我老东山你没有吃过这一家嘛？然后我们就谈到了豆浆，然后他说台湾的豆浆很好喝，他喜欢每天早上喝一杯豆浆。我说美国的豆浆超难喝，因为有怪怪的味道，这样子。
Yeah. So and the scallion pancakes, delicious.
Oh, those are good.
I love scallion pancakes.
他说葱油饼很好吃。
葱油饼, yeah.
葱油饼。
What else do I like? I'm going to go to the bars tomorrow for the first time. I want to know what are some popular Taiwanese cocktails.
You have to go to like there are some really good cocktail bars, but like normal gay bars, it's just very like.
Oh well, I'll go to a nice bar first, and then I'll go to the gay bars.
Okay.
What cocktails do they recommend that is special in Taiwan or special liquors in Taiwan?
I went to one. 他问我说哪些 gay bar 有特别调酒 but I never been to. 我叫他去 locker room 啦，我不知道 locker room 有没有特殊的调酒。I don't know. But usually they serve like Long Island iced tea, screwdriver, those things.
But what is there a special Taiwanese cocktail that I could try?
有吗？有没有大家有比较有名的台湾的调酒吗？然后一般的酒吧都有卖吗？ I don't think there are though.
No.
I don't think like there's one that all the bars will have it.
Okay.
But they probably all have their special version. Some bars might have it.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. There's no like that, like long Taiwan iced tea. I don't think there is. So, 我不知道，也许有。红楼的夕阳很好喝。Somebody tell you a bar in the Red Building area is good.
Oh, okay. I was over there, but it was too early, so everything was closed. But I'll check them out tomorrow.
老山东牛肉面应该是在万年地下楼。真的吗？ Do you remember where is that 老山东牛肉面？
I can tell you. I can check on my phone if that's okay.
Sure. 也许是个连锁店吧。You haven't been to the Ximen area, right? Have you?
Only during the day. I haven't been there at night yet.
他白天有去过西门。So did you eat that noodle in Ximen area?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, somebody said it's in the basement of a
Yes, it
building.
was in the basement, yes.
Okay, then somebody, in the food court I have it. Okay. Near my apartment, there's a Yongkang Street.
Uh-huh.
It's a famous tourist attraction because lots of good restaurants, lots of shops that sell Taiwanese products. So you and your friends might want to go. Laoshan. Yeah, I think.
Delicious.
Okay. Yeah. You and your friend might want to come to this Dongmen Yongkangji area.
Okay.
I'll write it down for you.
Yes.
It's a famous tourist attraction in Taipei. Have you been to some night markets?
Not yet. I've been busy.
Okay, so tomorrow night maybe you can go if you go to Ximen area, there's a night market there. Ningxia夜市. You can go there first and then you go to Ximen. You can eat dinner there and then you can go.
Okay.
But do you know how to eat food in night markets?
Tell me, how do I eat food?
Okay, you don't stay in one restaurant and have food.
Oh, you go, you can have
you
a little
go,
bit
you keep
here,
walking.
a little bit there, a little bit there.
That's
yes.
in night market.
I need to try stinky tofu too.
Okay, I won't recommend, but you're welcome to. 他说他要吃臭豆腐，我教他吃夜市要一摊一摊吃了，不要坐在同一个地方吃。然后就是他说他要吃臭豆腐， 好，然后是你自调的哦。Xzavier，你是在夕阳工作的吗？哦，还是怎样？红楼夕阳很好，Xzavier我不太懂的意思。He said he made a cocktail himself in the red building, but I'm asking him if he's a bartender there, or he said he made it for a French friend before.
If he's a bartender, I'll take it. But if he's just a random man inside, then no.
Of course, he's not able to offer you a drink if a random person. 好 In Taiwan, there are some Japanese cocktails. They would name like a Japanese name. They usually mix it with sake and maybe Sprite or something.
Okay.
So that may be different. But I'm sure you can have that in the States too. 好，我刚问他有没有去，他讲他这个周末想在 gay bar. Your friends are not gay, right?
They are all gay.
They are all gay?
Yeah.
But this one was there one Asian guy?
One Asian guy, one white guy. The three of us, we are all gay.
And there's a woman too?
Yes, she's the Taiwanese one.
Oh, so she's gay too?
No.
Oh, so 3 from the States are gay.
Yes.
So 3 of you are not going to do something really gay together?
Like what?
Like as I said, going to a sauna, but you think you're too shy?
Yeah, I think they might be too shy. If they were down, I would do it.
No, you should all go. Then
They won't even go to the nude hot spring.
What are they afraid of? 他们说他们连就是去裸汤都不敢去泡哎。What? That's like the most fun thing to do.
I know. I want to go, but they're scared.
They're scared.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, they're surprised. Okay. Oh, the Mixer. There's a famous gay bar in Kaohsiung, but they cannot go. They're going like a 1-day trip, so you can't go to a gay bar in Kaohsiung.
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. 就是底菊汁上加咖啡跟 whiskey. Oh, he said he make with orange juice, coffee, and whiskey.
That sounds crazy, but I'll try it.
Sounds crazy. Orange juice with coffee?
If you say it's good, I'll try it.
Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid of naked.
Yeah, I'm not afraid. My friends are afraid. Maybe you guys can convince them. I don't know.
But if you go to a sauna, you don't have to be naked though.
Yeah. Wait.
Sauna,
what do you mean sauna? The hot spring or the gay sauna?
The gay sauna.
You don't have to be naked?
No.
Really?
People walk around with a towel on.
Oh, you're still naked though. There's nothing under the towel.
Yeah, but you don't have to show if you don't want to show your shoes.
They're very conservative. I'm also pretty conservative too.
But they're from New York too.
Yeah.
他的纽约朋友竟然就是很不敢。好了，我觉得不敢就不要去。If you're scared, don't push.
We don't have this culture.
So maybe the locker room will be scary enough.
Maybe.
There another bar called Hunter. They're like the dog room. There. In New York, there are lots of bars with dog rooms.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
So they're afraid of that.
Oh, I think so. So one of them doesn't even drink like that. Doesn't drink a lot. So he's drinking in Taiwan just because he's on vacation, but he's not a big drinker. So they don't go out very often. They don't drink a lot. It's me. I'm the one that likes to party and drink and do all of that.
How many cocktails can you drink?
How long is the night?
No, just go if you go out. Are you really good? Like, can you drink 5 cocktails?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
Of course.
So he can really. 他说他一个晚上喝5杯鸡尾酒都不会醉。
I do not get sick from throwing up. From drinking. You will never see me sick or anything like that.
Is that from the family? Is that genetic or
maybe?
我说这是他们家遗传的嘛？因为我这2杯就不是。I think I would just eat 1.5. I usually give away the second half.
If you go out with me, you'll have 5.
Just no way. I would die before that. They are prepared for naked. Yeah. 形容他们不敢去，他们不敢去。好，he said that the with coffee with whiskey is espresso. So it's.
That sounds good, but the orange
espresso.
Juice, I don't know.
Yeah, I think espresso with whiskey sounds really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know about 我不觉得柳橙汁加进去会好喝，可是也许加一点点 ，maybe a little bit to like sweet, keep the sweet sweetness in it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever had a hangover before?
Oh, yes, of course. When I was in college, I would have hangovers, but not anymore. No.
Okay.
Well, that's a lie. I do get hangovers, but I can't.
So, how old were you when you were in Mexico?
24. No. It was 2018, 2017. So I was like 21, 22.
So you can drink that?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think of the drinking culture in the States to set the age 21?
No one follows it. I was a good boy. I did follow it.
Because you were on TV, right?
No, I did. My university was close to the Canadian border, so anytime we wanted to get alcohol or drink, we just drove to Canada and we drank in Canada.
What is the age there?
18.
Oh, okay. 他说因为我就问他说，他对于美国人21岁能喝酒这个文化有什么看法？他觉得他们其实他们都可以得到酒，因为他离加拿大的边境很近，所以他们开车过加拿大，他们18岁就可以喝了。In Taiwan, there's no age limit.
No, of course there is. I've seen signs.
Yeah, but in families, we don't really care. That's why Taiwan, that's why we have less alcoholics in Taiwan than in the States.
I agree.
Because the thing that they make it in Taiwan, smoking is more like a taboo than drinking. I think.
I hate smoking.
So, yeah. Okay. Let's not talk too much about that. Okay. For someone who drank a bottle of wine. Oh. Yeah. So that wasn't a big deal then. So you should have said 3. That make the story even more exciting. In Taiwan, less than 18. Yeah, 我知道了，陈大孟府。可是我刚刚就说可是台湾的家长没有这么的严格管制，比如说过年啊，大家喝个酒啊什么是 OK 的。可是在美国是不行，因为在美国你给未成年喝是违法。但是 in Taiwan it's okay that the family gives you some alcohol. Yeah. But in the States they usually don't do that because it's illegal.
It depends on the family. I grew up with many Central Americans and immigrant families where drinking in the household is more common at a younger age to introduce them slowly.
Okay.
So it's more, I think where I grew up is more similar to the Taiwanese culture.
Okay. 因为他说他的邻居啊什么是有很多从中美洲来的，所以他就说在家里喝酒也没有这么的不寻常了。好不好？ It's about time. So do you want to talk about one thing we haven't mentioned is you say you were into the gay ballroom thing.
No. I want to get into the gay ballroom. I want to expose myself more to the ballroom scene. Yeah.
OK. 因为我们有一个没讲到，就是美国的黑人同志文化有个很特别，就是他们会跳那个 Vogue 啊，就像地下跳舞那一种。他说他想要参加那种的团体。How do you go to? It's like a bar or something?
So they have event spaces. They usually take in New York specifically. I have one in mind that I'm thinking about. It usually takes place on Mondays at midnight until 3 a.m.
What?
Yeah, and that's when they have the different competitions.
Right.
The
category is
exactly yes, exactly. So I don't have much exposure to that because I work, so I can't go on Mondays. I want to go and really understand that culture that was created by Black Americans and by Latinos in the United States, and it came from New York City too.
Yeah, and it was made famous by Madonna.
By
Madonna? Because of the Vogue song.
Maybe that made it more mainstream. Yeah.
Yeah. 他刚刚讲说他想去就是美国那个地下舞蹈文化是黑人发明的嘛，然后他们就有各种比赛，是在礼拜一，因为他的工作他没办法去，所以他就讲说他想有计划多参与一下。我们快要结束了，所以大家如果还有问题想要问他的话，大家可以问。他说 I really enjoy seeing your guest appearance. You have a great personality. Enjoy your travel. Sorry you have to go. Okay, thank you, Ban He Ya. 谢谢你来。He's a regular of my show. Thank you. 谢谢。如果大家没什么问题的话，我就要跟他说晚安喽。跟大家说今天就直播到这边，希望大家有机会多看看，好吗？Bon voyage. You're leaving so soon.
Yeah, I wish I could stay longer in Taiwan. I wish maybe a couple of months, I don't know. But it's been an amazing experience so far. I'm going to be here for about a week and a half more, maybe 10 more days, and I'm excited to see what else there is.
Okay, very last question. Because you've been doing research on Taiwanese gay culture for some time, right?
Yes.
So what is the most curious thing you want to do, but you haven't done yet?
Go to the club.
Go to the club.
Yeah,
okay.
I want to see. Online, the Taiwanese men have been a little bit difficult to interact with. So I'm curious to know how they are when we're in these safe spaces where everyone is a part of the community, how open they are, and how that compares, compares to the nightlife culture, the gay nightlife culture in New York City, which is not that good.
That's not that bad either. The village, okay. I've been there like 20 years ago, so I don't know now.
Yeah.
我去他说纽约没有太棒，可是我就20年去过纽约的时候，我觉得很 Yeah. I think when I was there in 1993 maybe. That was fascinating because that time in Taiwan we have nothing. So for me that was like eye-opening experience. I don't know now. Like in Taiwan changed a lot since then.
I think right now everyone is saying New York City nightlife is not very good. And I think that includes the gay nightlife.
Okay. 因为我是大概93年的时候去纽约玩，我觉得很棒，因为那时候台湾什么都还没有嘛，所以就是台湾 I think 西门 area is probably the most you gay people everywhere.
I'm excited.
Yeah, just walk around at night over there near the red building. You will have fun.
Okay. If you see me, say hi.
Yeah, 如果大家在路上看到他的话，就跟他说声嗨，他会很高兴。好了，那就跟他们说晚安喽，大家谢谢大家的直播，拜拜。
拜拜，谢谢。
谢谢，拜拜。